Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Michelle and I'm here to do a reading for fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. This is for all placements and yeah, just, as per usual, take what resonates and leave the rest. Um, and yeah, apply what fits because you know your story best. So, Jojo is here. Hello, good morning. And thanks to all of you for liking, subscribing, and sharing. I'm going to be starting with the um, Wisdom of the Oracle deck, and then we will take it from there and see what's going on. What's going on for fire signs right now? Mending. The fates. And soulmates. So all cards are in the upright, which is always a little exciting for me. Um, so there's some kind of situation here where um, mending a rift with someone is called for. Practicing forgiveness, coming to the same, being on the same page, and it it was meant to happen this way. There's a soulmate connection with this person. Now, keep in mind, soulmate, it doesn't necessarily mean it's romantic. Anybody can be a soulmate, even your pets. Um, but it seems like there's something, yeah, there's some kind of rift that either needs to be worked on or you are currently working on coming back together with someone. Um, and there's nothing that you could have done to make this be different because it was the situation, this person in your life, it was fated. And mending and yeah, mending this connection is going to bring you two back together, bring you to a new place of understanding with one another. Maybe you'll just have more tolerance for each other or see things from each other's perspective a little bit better. So let me dive in. I'm gonna get the Light Seers deck to begin. Ooh, we've got the Ten of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. Oh, okay. And the dragons made it. Good morning. um, oh, I always do this. Gotta put them in the right order. Okay. I don't know that it matters, but actually it kind of does because, we have the Ten of Pentacles, which is it's family, friends, success, abundance, creating long-lasting stability. And it seems like you embody one of these characters. Could be that you are focused on this sort of ultimate happiness, ultimate success and abundance. Um, because you've been working on yourself. You've been putting forward the the effort, and at your core you're very loyal, and you have your sights set on someone who is very nurturing. They're in their feminine energy, Gender doesn't matter here. We all embody male and female. But if this isn't you, then this is somebody else looking at you. Then you're this person. Either way, there's this connection between you and somebody that has to do with creating a long lasting, happy, stable connection, relationship. So, yeah, yeah, with that soulmate there. It's like you two are the king and the queen, not like you embody different energies. One of you is more practical, more logical, but also very stable and loyal. The other one of you is very emotionally balanced, very in tune, connected, intuitive, nurturing, kind. Yeah. So it's still a good match. So let me go to my Tarot of Transcendence deck. My new deck. We've got the Ace of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. Well, okay, things are looking really good. Um, through this mending, it could have been difficult to be the first one to apologize or to make that initial effort if you were the one, but it is greatly paying off, or it will greatly pay off. Greatly? I don't know if that's the right word, but significantly? I don't know. I did it again. um, there's this passionate new beginning. Feeling very excited, really inspired to, I don't know, maybe you're going to work on a project with one another. There's some kind of research being done. um, can also be communication about between the two of you about, okay, we both are on the same page, we want to have this beginning. Can be romantic but doesn't have to be. So how do we do this? How do we move forward in a way that's going to ensure success, tangible success, so that we don't end up in a rift like we did before? And because the goal is for everyone to be happy and content. The progression is focusing on that wish fulfillment. And what a fun card. Little guy with his cape on, grabbing the sun. um it's interesting. Just looking at the images here, we've got, this, here's the initial light that's being sparked. And then there's this kind of swinging in the tree, enjoying the warmth and the light. And this figure is looking in that direction with their pentacle and is like, "Hey, I I actually want to touch the sun." Although honestly, that would probably hurt. But, with the sun representing, the happiness, illumination, abundance, warmth, light, all that. There's this desire to go towards the light. to reach for the stars, as they say, but in this case, reach for the sun. Let me look at my guardian tarot. Okay, we've got the Three of Cups, the Page of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. Hmm. Do you like this? um, Three of Cups. With the Page of Swords, it makes me wonder if there's somebody's dealing with something else in their life. Three of Cups can be about a third party situation. Doesn't have to be another person romantically. Could just be, you know, somebody's kind of stretched thin, by their job or their family, or so pulled away by some circumstance that can't be helped. But there's a spying here and feeling defensive because of what somebody is perceiving the other person to be doing. Now, it could be where, let's say it's you, and you're going out with your friends, with the people you enjoy, you're having a good time. Somebody's watching this and they're feeling defensive about it. This, we'll say, this person. Um, so maybe this is a part of the mending. Is there some kind of miscommunication or misunderstanding about what's happening, um, on one side or the other? There's a need to have an honest conversation. With the Page of Swords lands on the Page of Pentacles. Yeah. you you two need to get on the same page. Because somehow there's been a communication breakdown. There's desire for a new beginning here, but um to make that happen, there needs to be humility, uh kind of infused into the situation. Just like, all right, this is what I perceive happened. Give me your perspective, and let this person explain themselves, because it could very well be different than you think it is, or for them it could be different. You could be doing something different than they think you're doing. So we look at the tarot of mystical moments. The Nine of Swords. Strength. Leo. There's Leo showing up. And the Fool. Um, this is somebody overcoming their anxiety and their fear, needing to be strong in the face of. Um, I feel like this has to do with broaching the subject. Okay, can we please talk? There's a lot of anxiety about it. What's going to happen? What are they going to say? Is it as bad as I think it is? Um, are they even going to be open to talking? Maybe they get defensive. Again, I don't know, flip the roles. Not that I'm really giving a defined role here for you or this person. It's just somebody somebody needs to be strong in order and kind of try to ignore or move past that kind of mental anxiety that keeps you up at night for this new beginning. Um because as long as everyone stays stuck in their feelings of yeah, it's kind of a victim thing, like, oh, poor me, oh, this person, they did this thing, and there's a lot of assuming, there's a lot of assumptions here, and this is why this conversation is so necessary, because whatever anybody's assuming isn't correct, not fully anyway. And we have the Fool, we have 2 pages, we have the Ace of Wands. You and or this person absolutely wants or want, um, a new beginning here, a clean slate, so to speak. So, I'm gonna grab my Dreaming Way tarot. We've got the Magician, Gemini and Virgo energy. We've got the Ace of Pentacles, Magician number 1, by the way. This is absolutely about a new beginning, and the 2 of Wands. Choosing, making a choice, having already kind of figured out. Again, let's say this is you. You're like, "Yeah, I want this new beginning. I want to work on this connection, make it viable." And I've already chosen. Like I feel like with the 2 of Wands, to me, it's like the choice has already been made, at least deep down, but there's just this kind of contemplative energy of like, well, is that really what I want to do? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like, this character has their hand on one of the wands. Like, yeah, this is what I'm already feeling pretty sure I want to do, but not 100%, but contemplating. Um, with the globe in this person's hands, it's like, well, it could be that in order for you to have this beginning, somebody needs to travel to the other one, possibly relocate. Maybe it could be just like connect on the world wide web or something, but this is about manifesting this new beginning, making a choice because of desire, because of like feeling inspired, knowing that you two are meant to come together in some way, some kind of collaboration. Where are we at? Let me. I'm gonna get pull some cards from the Elemental Tarot. I have to keep doing that. Elemental. Come on, brain. Oracle. The hair tickling me. Okay, so we have gravity and groundedness, air and motion, pressure, transformation. This feels like preparation. Gravity groundedness. Taking the time to rest, to heal, to get grounded, get clear. You and or this person just um looking at trying to see all sides of the situation, and at a certain point getting up and being like, okay, it's time to move, it's time to go forward, it's time to make that, have that conversation, initiate this new beginning. And through doing that, there's a lot of the movement creates this pressure. There's all this anticipation about what you or this person was kind of thinking how thinking anticipation about thinking about how things would go or transpire in this initial conversation. And maybe it's more than one conversation, but through that pushing through the fears, or yeah, pushing through all the anxiety and the fear, there's a transformation that happens. It's pretty uncomfortable. I mean, typically speaking, it is not easy to show up when you feel like when you're in a situation with somebody and you feel slighted, for you to be the one to show up and be like, "Okay, let's talk about this. I'm sorry for my part of it." Like, because you don't know if the person is gonna, if they could easily just be like, "Yeah, that was your fault, and that's why we're not, talking. That's why this happened in the first place. It's all you." And I'm here to remind you that it always takes two to tango. So anybody who's says, "Yeah, it's all your fault," like that that person needs a little bit of a wake up call. um and that person is not necessarily somebody that you want to engage with. But in this situation, I feel like you both are going to be on the same page, that you just taking that first step. I mean, they could come towards you also, but because this reading is for you, it's like chances are you're going to be need to be the one to take the high road, basically take that first step. And it's through that, through building up your courage, your strength, pushing through the fear and anxiety, you come out the other side changed for the better. Okay, so I'm gonna pull some cards from the um, Enchanted Map Oracle. Ghostlands. Ghostlands. Ride the wave. And Wizard of Awareness. Yeah. Yeah. Ghostlands. Makes me think that you two have not been in contact for some time. Somebody ghosted somebody, or somebody feels like they were ghosted. Could be part of the issue. Um but ride the wave. It's like there's so much energy pushing for you two to resolve this issue, to have a new beginning. Ride the wave. There's Which tells me there's been a lot of resistance. And again, it's like I said, it's so easy to resist a situation where you feel slighted, you feel like, well, why should I be the one to apologize? Why should I be the one to reach out? It's on them, and then both parties do that, and then the thing can just go on and on and on. So it's like feeling the energy, noticing the thoughts. Gosh, I remember when we used to have such a good time. Gosh, it would be nice if this wasn't plaguing me so much. Whatever's going through your mind. It's getting out of the ghost lands. It's riding the wave towards awareness of what created the situation in the first place. You know, what did you both bring to the table that contributed to this rift? And becoming aware of what needs to happen in order to create this new beginning. Yeah. Um so I'm gonna pick one more card, a rune card. I love ending my readings with a rune. It usually sums it up so well. Oh, Kanaz. I love this. So, you know, here we are. Here you are with this person. Somebody made the initial effort to reach out. There's a little bit of a journey to get to the end of the tunnel, to work things out, to really talk it over and get on the same page. But both of these people, see, they're holding hands, so, things are good, and they're talking, they're enjoying the journey to the end of the tunnel, but they're not sauntering. They're not meandering and thinking, well, we'll get there eventually. Like, her shirt is blowing out a little bit. There's this sense of like, yeah, like there's a building of momentum. There's movement and speed. We had that, right? Well, air and motion with all the horses. They look like they're galloping. Like, there's there's momentum that builds once this initial conversation, once somebody initiates that reconnection, then it's like two people on the same page, like, yeah, okay, let's talk about it. And the more they do, the closer they get to the end of the tunnel, to whatever's on the other side, this new beginning. um Let me find the page. They are not numbered. So probably going to be right at the beginning. Okay. Here we go. Kanazi. Kanazi. This card is most strongly associated with fire. Fire brings warmth and light in a literal sense, but it can also represent intellectual and spiritual illumination. And isn't that so great that this is for fire signs? This card indicates sudden insight, an outpouring of creativity, and those aha moments of awareness and clarity. If you're experiencing confusion or stagnation, this card may represent the promise of light at the end of the tunnel, or signify that an amazing breakthrough has already occurred or is imminent in some area of your life. When that enlightenment comes, you must seize the moment. It is the optimum time to initiate new projects, creative pursuits, or relationships. This card also contains a warning, however. Fire is life and brings light into our lives, but it can also burn and destroy, which makes me think of this Nine of Cups. This kid reaching for the sun. Like, yeah, careful. Drawing this card could indicate that something needs definitively to end or be destroyed before there can be a new beginning or a period of growth. And and I think what needs to end is this weirdness, this potential not talking to each other. Kitty's confirming this right now. um, and ending this so that there can be a new beginning. So, yeah, yeah, wow, what a reading. That's good. It's really good. I wish you well on this journey. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thanks again so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing.